Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 4, Book of the Stranger. So, yeah. Ramsay sick-ass got Rickon and Asha. I'm sick. They literally just got fucking back. And, yeah, they're captured. Brienne's out there learning the war. The guy says he needs to know everything. He's going back. He shouted Ned's name. I did go back and look at that. And Ned heard something, but then he kept going. Lyanna's up in the tower, apparently. Don't know what's going on with that, because I thought she was supposed to be dead. And what else going on in the world? Marjorie's still locked up. Dolores too. They ain't never rescued them. Sansa and Brienne out in the wind. Dang. Yeah. Ain't too much good happening right now. Dany locked up. Free my peoples. Damn. Everybody's in some form of captivity. Like, free my people. Arya, things are finally starting to go back well for her. You know, hopefully it stays well, because she's been through some shit. But yeah, let's just see where it goes, because I don't even know what I don't know anymore. Jon Snow didn't quit. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon, y'all. This one's a meaty episode, almost an hour. Eerie. Interesting. Going back there must mean we're gonna see Littlefinger. Or that just might be the only place Sansa would be safe. I don't know. But no, she was heading to the wall. So I don't know why she did. So Littlefinger must be there. Because I know they ain't about to stop over there to show us Robin. He's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Where are you gonna go?
Get the fuck up out of here.
So, what are you gonna do?
Fuck some shit up.
Get warm? I was with you at Hardhome. We saw what's out there. We know it's coming here. How can you leave us now?
I did everything I could, you know.
You swore a vow.
I pledged my life to the Night's Watch. I gave my life.
For all nights to
did,
come.
though.
Killed me, Ed, my own brothers. You want me to stay here after that?
Riders.
Open the gate!
Oh! They made it! I thought they would never see the day. Oh my god. Oh my god. They fucking made it. I thought I would never see any of them reunite. Not into the bitter end. 6 fucking seasons later, I'm getting a reunion. Finally. Come on up, Jon Snow. I'm so grateful he didn't leave yet. Hopefully he'll stay. Because Ramsay's on the fucking way and I'm scared. So much trauma between the two of them. Like, they could tell stories all the live long day, because Jesus. Oh my god, our first reunion, y'all. Our first reunion. I'm so happy. Oh, it's about time. It is about time. I just need Arya to get up over here, and then little Rickon. It ain't looking good for you. Brienne, I think he'll make his way eventually when the time comes.
Do you remember those kidney pies old man used to make?
With the peas and onions. We never should have left Winterfell.
No, you should.
Don't you wish we could go back to the day we left?
That's,
Scream at myself, don't go, you idiot.
How could we know?
I spent a lot of time thinking about what an ass I was to you. I wish I could change everything.
We were children.
I was awful, just admit it.
yeah.
You were occasionally awful.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can't have been grateful and always sulking in the corner while the rest of you played.
Can you forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive.
Forgive me.
All right, I forgive you.
It's about time I get some joy in my life, because, see, this just don't happen. This is Game of Thrones. The one that likes me to hurt, to feel pain and suffering all the time. This smiling and laughing, this is foreign to me.
Years the Night's Watch, we've learned how to make a good
It's always
ale.
wicked evil laughing. But this is some genuine good, like, family laughter. Like, this
Where
is
will
really
we
Game of
go?
Thrones.
If I don't watch over you, father's ghost will come back and murder me.
Right? You stay by her
Where
side.
will we go?
I can't stay here not after what happened.
There's only one place we can go. Home.
Or should we tell the Boltons to pack up and leave?
We'll take it back from them.
She want to fight.
I don't have an army.
How many wildlings did you save?
They didn't come here to serve me.
They owe you their lives. Think they'll be safe here if Roose Bolton remains Warden of the North.
Sansa.
Winterfell is our home. It's ours.
I understand.
And Arya's and Bran's and Rickon's, wherever they are, it belongs to our family. We have to fight for it.
I'm tired of fighting.
He is. He is so tired.
It's all I've done since I left home.
Literally. I understand.
I've killed
I
brothers
understand
of
both
the Night's
sides.
Watch.
I
I've
really
killed
do.
wildlings. I've killed men that I admire. I hanged a boy, younger than Bran. I fought and I lost.
If we don't take back the North, we'll never be safe. I want you to help me.
She can go get the
I'll do
Eyrie.
it myself if I have to.
Sansa. It's about time she ready to kick some ass. Cause she been a lover, not a fighter for far too long. I needed to be a fighter and a lover. God damn it. You gotta have both
You
qualities.
stay here at Castle.
Come on, Sansa. You a Stark, baby.
I'll do
Y'all
as
fight.
Stone commands.
Ooh. And we got the
Sir
red
Jon
woman
Snow.
now? We can go
He's
get
the
the
prince that was
Eyrie.
promised.
Hold on, we're gonna pause this shit because we got stuff to talk about. Listen, this episode's already too good. We got the red woman and all her sorcery. So basically, that's like our get out of jail free card. Like if one of us die, she know how to bring us back. She can do it. Well, so long as the Lord of Light wants it. And she can make shadow babies. She can do all types of shit that I can't even fathom. So that's lit. We can go get the Eyrie because they like Sansa. And technically she was supposed to marry Robin, even though I think that's sick, but y'all said they can marry cousins, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So we can go get the Eyrie. So that's a good chunk. Now Arya, I need your ass to come from, oh, she can't help. She gotta serve the many-faced god. Maybe she could somehow slip into the storyline. She gotta get her revenge too. She wants it more than anybody. So Arya gonna get into the story somehow. Brienne, I know he's out there. I can't imagine he's gonna be over there for the whole season. So he's gonna help. But the problem is the one that they're not foreseeing is Rickon. He's a hostage. So that changes everything. But yeah, if we could get the wildlings, but I hate to ask them to keep fighting. Like they've been fighting their whole lives too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they agreed to come over here and help us fight the wildlings, not fight our wars. Like that is a big ask, and they did just come over here for Jon. I know they do appreciate him, and I'm sure Tormund would. But to ask all the wildlings to risk their lives and die for causes that they really could give a fuck about. But he could offer them asylum in Winterfell and in the North. If they were to take it over and Jon were to become Warden of the North. I know he's a bastard, so I don't know if technically he would get that title or Sansa, but because I don't know, in Game of Thrones terms, I don't know who has more power, a bastard or a woman, because they're both at the bottom of the barrel, but whatever. They probably would give it to Jon. Sansa would probably give it to Jon. But I think that might be doable, and then the Night's Watch would definitely follow. It could work. Plus, we actually do have some Northerners that like us, but we got a lot that hate us. Fucking Rob. I really do like Rob's character, but he made some fatal fucking mistakes. But I think we still have some allies somewhere in the North. It's doable. I think it's doable. And then there ain't nothing left to Stannis', folks. I mean, we got Davos. He's incredibly smart. He may know some other allies we could, get. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to use all my knowledge here. That's all I really know, though. The river runs. I'm sure we could get them if there's anybody left. But that's where fucking Walder Frey is, though. But he's old. He can't fight. We can take him. It might be worth taking the river runs first, getting those folks, because they'll respect them because Catelyn. I think it's doable, y'all. I really do. Let's get back into it. I'm just so happy.
You might idiot thought that was Stannis. What happened down there?
There was a battle. Stannis was defeated.
And Shireen, what happened to the princess?
I saw what happened. I saw Stannis' forces defeated in the field.
My lady, I'm Sir Davos Seaworth.
We've met
Oh.
before.
She
As
killed
Kingsguard to Renly Baratheon.
Stannis.
Before Renly was assassinated with blood magic.
That's in the past now.
It is, Brienne.
Yes, it's in the past.
You got your
Doesn't mean I forget.
justice.
Or forgive. He admitted it, you know.
Who did?
Stannis. It was before I executed him.
It's conversations like this that I just never expected to actually be on screen. Damn. She came over and said, yeah, I killed the man y'all served. Fuck him. And fuck y'all too. Damn, Brienne. You bad bitch. Robin, I need you to get a little bit better. You've been practicing for how long now? I don't recognize these flags.
The defender of the veil.
I knew it.
My lord, come and see.
Robin,
I missed
did
your
you
name
did.
there. Go on.
A falcon!
A gerfalcon, the greatest and rarest of birds.
Last time I saw you, Baelish, you told me you were taking Sansa Stark home with you to the Fingers.
Indeed, I was.
And yet, not long ago, we received reports that she has been married to Ramsay Bolton in Winterfell.
On our way to the Fingers, we were set upon by a large force of Bolton men.
I forgot she married Ramsay.
Seemed to know exactly when we were
Technically
traveling
can't
and
marry
exactly whom we were transporting.
Do you take me for a fool?
Yes, he does.
Tell me, Lord Royce, how many people knew of my travel plans with Sansa Stark? I shared my intentions with you, and no one else.
Slander a man in his own home. You might find yourself crossing swords with him.
Your home is the Vale. The Lord of the Vale stands before us, and only his judgment concerns me.
Shall we throw it through the moon door?
My lord, I have always been faithful to House Arryn.
This
To your
kid is so
father, to your mother, and
unhinged.
now to you.
Keep believing, Uncle Peter.
The way Littlefinger has folks wrapped around his finger is sickening to me. He takes
Royce is
abused
serving
young
him
folks
well.
and just...
He's enjoyed a distinguished military career. If we could trust his absolute loyalty, he would make a capable commander in the wars to come.
You can trust my absolute loyalty, my lord.
I think he deserves one more chance. What do you say?
That kid ain't even paying attention. He got a disability or something. Yeah, him and his mama. Something ain't right with them.
My friends in the north tell me Sansa has escaped Winterfell. I expect she's headed to Castle Black, where her brother serves as Lord Commander. But she won't be safe there. Not with the Boltons after her.
She's my cousin. We should help her.
That was my instinct as well. Our Lord has
I
spoken.
predicted that, but I didn't want
Gather the knights
Littlefinger
of the
in
Vale.
it because there's a scheme
Time
that
has
I
come
can't
to
see yet.
join the fray.
See, there's a scheme. He always wants a piece of the pie. But you know what?
You invite
Let's take down
enemies
fucking
to us.
Ramsay first.
Did?
And then I'll worry about Littlefinger. But he's fucking
A clever man
scheming.
once told me, we make peace with our enemies, not our friends.
I don't make peace with the Queen's enemies. I kill the Queen's enemies.
Yes, that's the military approach. How has that worked here in Meereen? I represent the diplomatic approach.
Our queen tried to make peace with masters, and they tried to murder her.
We enter these negotiations with open eyes. My own recent experience with slavery has taught me the horrors of that institution.
How many days were you a slave?
Long enough to know.
Not long enough to understand.
Damn.
I bought this dwarf for a single gold honor. Somehow, you've risen to the top of the great pyramid of Meereen.
You don't know who you captured.
Most impressive. And now you speak for the good masters of Astapor. Here's to reversals of fortune.
We came here to meet the Queen, and instead we're greeted by a dwarf and a eunuch.
Let's make this
Dang,
simple,
everybody
shall
know
we?
his business?
Tell me what you want.
We want you to leave Slavers Bay.
Daenerys won't stay in Meereen forever. The path takes her westward.
I offered her ships so she could return to Westeros where she belongs. She refused them.
She refused them because hundreds of thousands of men, women, and children still lived in chains.
As they have since the dawn of time.
Yeah, that shit's
Not
done.
anymore.
Oh, you think you're a free man?
Yes, he is.
You still follow orders. Just because
But
a
he
master
chooses
has
to.
silver hair and tits doesn't mean she's not a master.
Friends, please. You don't need slaves to make money. There haven't been slaves in Westeros for hundreds of years, and I grew up richer than any of you.
That part.
But our queen recognizes that she erred by abolishing slavery without providing a new system to replace it.
Right.
So, here is the queen's proposal. Slavery will never return to Meereen, but she will give the other cities of Slavers Bay time to adjust to the new order.
What does that mean?
Instead of abolishing slavery overnight, we will give you 7 years to end the practice. Slaveholders will be compensated for the losses, of course, at fair prices. In exchange, you will cut off your support for the Sons of the Harpy.
We do not support the Sons of the Harpy.
Bullshit.
Fine, but you will cut it off all the same. I do hope you accept, my friends. You will not receive a better offer.
I have spoken. I don't know how Daenerys is gonna feel about this,
To our
but
honored guests.
he's trying. Negotiations take time. He's just trying to end the slaughter. Missandei don't like this at all. She is not happy.
Our brothers and sisters died fighting these scum. Now you invite them to our city and drink wine with them.
Can't win for
I
them.
imagine this room was built so the rulers could intimidate the ruled. But I am not your ruler. I'm not the breaker of chains. I'm not the unburnt. And I am certainly not the mother of dragons.
You are a stranger here. So why do you represent Meereen in these talks with our enemies?
Because our queen chose me as her advisor until she returns from her travel.
When does she return?
Soon. You have my word.
We don't trust you. We know Torgonudu. We fight with him against the masters. We trust him.
And that is exactly why Grey Worm took part in these negotiations. As commander of the Unsullied, he knows how to defeat the slavers. And he knows when it is time to make peace.
You have made peace with the slavers?
We offered terms.
Torgonudu.
This is...
Exclamenti lojuveni. Ili ohonesh kelnis to jilisk. Midrejilisk. Inkizir jilachu.
Missandei. Shemshkul shifeshwa. Shkoche kolthong paza.
Do pompazan. Dori pompazos livan. You has Sylvia vala mere if tredas. Verdi jelisk ilvi crenuntosi. Do ilvira gerosi.
Do not use me for your lies.
Those men respect you.
They respect me because they know who I am. They know I am loyal.
As do I.
I am loyal to my
I don't know
queen,
how I feel
not
yet,
you.
yo.
If you betray her work, you are my enemy.
I am not betraying her work. I am trying to save her city.
You promised the slavers it could keep slavery.
For a short time.
7 years is not a short time for a slave.
It is kind of a lot, but...
You're right. Slavery is a horror that should be ended at once. War is a horror that should be ended at once. I can't do both today.
You are wrong to trust these men.
I don't trust the masters. I trust their self-interest.
You don't know them. You don't understand them. We are not human in their eyes. They look at me and see a weapon. They look at her and see a whore.
They look at me and they see a misshapen little beast. Their contempt is their weakness. We will use that to our advantage.
You will not use them.
They keep trying to warn you, Tyrion. I don't know.
That is what they do.
There's a picture he might be missing. I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, what options do we have? We've tried to beat them into submission. We've tried to be nice. You know, like, what else can we fucking do? They just keep taking more and more from Dany. Like, soon she's gonna have nothing. She's lost several hundred thousands, maybe, of her army, her ships. Her dragon's hurt. She's fucking gone. Like, what more do they want? Like,
She's wild, you know. When Khal Drogo died, she was supposed to come here and join the Dosh Khaleen, the widows of the dead Khal.
So you knew that.
That's where they'll have taken her. The temple of the Dosh Khaleen.
Thank God he knows stuff. It's just how do we get through all the Dothraki without being noticed? And they're savage, so they're gonna slaughter you first.
They carry weapons in the sacred city.
Isn't it forbidden to sneak into their city and steal their khaleesi?
If they spot us who are unarmed, say we're traders heading for the western market. But if they see weapons,
You're asking a dog to hand over his teeth.
there's 100,000 of them down there. We can't fight our way out. We wait till dark, and then we'll find them.
It makes sense. I'm glad he knows his history so well. No weapons.
Very attached to this knife.
I forgot.
Don't worry. It didn't touch you.
You know what happens?
I know what happens.
Free my khaleesi. Oh yes, they said she had to go before some sort of judgment. This is gonna be tough. Free Daenerys, bad bitch Targaryen.
Back to Zan. Geoke Oceani. Kisha Nemos Lish Jiris Rum Jima Majin Lesos. Hashaf Gala Zidre Kisha Raka Anaka. Finyer Shijeri. Sawafi. Jadi Vaisen, Aniashak. Ana Vaja Shaki Ogri Avish Venanazali Yisilu. Yeri Vosteraki. How does this Nakish?
Snap his neck. Come on, Jorah. The Dothraki are fighters, like. Jorah getting his ass beat. He's getting weaker from that damn grayscale. It was worth the shot. He brought a knife. He said, fuck they damn sacred traditions.
I told you. Very attached to this knife. It's alright.
If they find a body with a stab wound, the whole city will be looking for us.
Burn him. Wow, sick.
Don't hurt him.
You get us away. We have to go now.
She's coming. Take her.
We will never get out of face Dothraki alive.
All we can do is try.
We can do more than that. And you're going to help me.
Dany would always with bigger plans. Marjorie. Free my queen. My queen of Westeros. Free my queen of Essos. Free all my queens. God damn it. Ooh, this bitch. Coming here looking like the nun. You do not want atonement. No ma'am. She can wait for the damn trial.
If I were to let you leave right now, where would you go? What would you seek out?
I'd go to my brother, my husband, my family.
Of course. But for you, that means seeking out money, finery, power. Seeking out your family means seeking out sin. I'm not maligning you. I sought those things out too, to the exclusion of all else. I imagine you've worn a year of someone's life on your back. The highborn like to cover their feet with my time, and they paid well for the privilege. I used their money to buy a taste of their lives for myself. Each time I indulged, I felt myself ascending to something better.
And one day you walked through a graveyard and realized it was all for nothing.
You know the seven-pointed star?
Septuagint reads it to me. At me.
Yes, she does enjoy reading at people. You're close. But it wasn't a graveyard. I bought old fine wine. A story I was telling myself about who I was. A collection of lies that would disappear in the light. The people I was trying to climb away from. The beggars in the street, the poor. They were closer to the truth than I ever was.
So what did you do?
I left to go and find them. I didn't even put on my shoes.
And I care about your life story, wild man.
Let's go and see him.
Who?
Your brother.
If Highgarden don't come and tear them a new asshole.
Stay strong.
I can't stay strong. I never was strong.
You are strong. You are the future of our house, the future of our family.
I don't care about that.
This is the conversation they wanted to hear, to see if you changed. To see if you still have your same ideals.
I just wanted to stop. Help me.
Help you how? If you don't play along, then what the fuck else are you gonna do?
They want me to help you. They want me to help tear you down. That's why he's letting me see you. I know it is. And if either of us get in to what they want, then they win.
They win. Just make it stop. Please.
I've been thinking about the High Sparrow.
As have we all, unfortunately.
We need to be careful in dealing with such a man. To prevent things from escalating any further, you have to be careful not to antagonize him. He has Marjorie. We can't put her at risk. He's dangerous.
Look at me. What did they do to me? To the king's own mother. It's done. It's in the past. Marjorie's safety is paramount.
You don't like Marjorie, do you?
Whether I like her or not, it's completely unimportant. Marjorie is the queen. Queens must command respect. Kings even more so. Not just for their own sake.
Don't start teaching them Joffrey's ways. That shit didn't work.
Sparrow has no respect for kings or queens. No respect for anything in this world. He has no use for the things of this world. He wants to knock them down and replace them with what? With fantasies. With beggars in the street. With nothing.
There's something I want to tell you. Something the High Sparrow told me. I promised him I wouldn't tell anyone. If he found out I told...
a breach of confidence which he would not take lightly, given his constant prattling about the truth. I am your mother. You can always trust me.
You told him about her and Jamie.
A small council meeting has been postponed on the king's orders. I would have thought we were perfectly
Or
clear
that
the first time. You're not
she killed Joffrey.
Respect for our father because he understood the necessity of working with one's rivals.
My dear.
Loras told.
You have been stripped of your dignity.
Loras confessed.
Publicly shamed and confined to the Red Keep. What's left to work with?
Cersei is the mother of the king. She has the king's ear and his trust. And the king has been speaking regularly with the High Sparrow about Queen Marjorie and Sir Loras.
The High Sparrow seized power knowing full well we bicker amongst ourselves instead of seizing it back. Here we are. Well done to us. Now the future of the Seven Kingdoms rests in his dirty peasant
What did he say?
hands. In a few days he'll have a trial for me. But before that, Queen Marjorie will make her walk of atonement. Yes, Marjorie will repent her sins before the good people of the city.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That cannot happen. That will not happen.
I agree.
An alliance, even though we're supposed to technically have
We've
one.
got the second largest army in Westeros.
And why isn't it here?
Stop Queen Marjorie's humiliation before it starts and take her back into crown custody. When the Tyrell armies come, you will stand down. Were you expressly forbidden from standing down?
No. But if the king should call
the whole
on
thing
me...
will be over before anyone can call on you to do anything. When the High Sparrow's in custody, or dead preferably, and Marjorie's back at Tommen's side, do you think the king will be angry at the outcome?
You hate these fanatics as much as we do. You hate what they've done to your son. Do you want Lancel back? Or have you given him up for good?
Of course I want him back.
Then stand aside and let the people that took him from you be destroyed.
I knew that was coming. But there's a bigger plan.
The Sparrows have many friends in this city. We'll have civil war. Many will die.
Many will die no matter what we do.
Right.
Better them than us.
Lady Olenna. She a little ruthless. She mirrors Cersei in a sense. But she protected Marjorie. She said, oh no, that cannot happen. She was not having it. I'm surprised they didn't bring the army. Like, that's crazy. And he's back. But what did Tommen tell her? I thought for a second when her and Jamie popped up and I was like, they know about Joffrey. And maybe she does. Maybe it's a trap to get the army there. Because he said you're going to bring the army and then stand down and then it'll all be over.
They told me you were home and I didn't believe it.
That seems like a slaughter to me.
Theon Greyjoy, I said. He's dead. He's been dead a long time. He let you go.
The
escaped.
I can't hear you.
I escaped.
Look at me. Look at me. Men died trying to rescue you. Good men. My men.
I'm sorry.
You were my brother.
Were?
You were a spoiled little cunt, but you were my brother, and I risked everything for you. And you betrayed me.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Stop saying that.
He's been betraying a lot of people.
He broke me into 1,000 pieces.
I know.
You don't know?
He sent us one of those pieces. That's why I came for you. Why did you come here?
Where else could I go?
You heard father was dead and you thought you'd claim the crown.
No, I only heard he died after we docked.
You happened to show up on Pike right before the King's
I
move.
didn't know.
You think any Ironborn wants you to be king? After what you've done?
I don't want to be king.
What do you want?
I should have listened to you. You're the only one.
That doesn't matter anymore. Stop crying. Look at me. Tell me what you want.
She's trying to get something out of him. She wants him
You
to
should
figure it
go
out.
the Iron Islands. Let me help you.
Come on, I could have won an episode without.
They've cleaned you up nicely. You know who I am?
A lord.
Yes. You've seen my bans.
The flayed man.
Does that worry you at all?
You eat them after.
She got away with words. She's a wildling.
And I've seen worse.
But he already liked her. See, I'm tired. Like, he thought he was gonna come in here and intimidate her. She is not having it.
You served the Starks.
Aye. They put me in chains and put a sword at my throat. So I served them.
The Starks have been gone for a long time, but you kept protecting Rickon.
He fetched a good price. To the right buyer. I served his family a long time, didn't get no wages. Way I see it, I'm owed.
Be that as it may, Rickon's not yours to sell anymore. He's mine. So what use could I possibly have for you?
I can give you what you want.
And you're sure you know what that is?
Same thing men always want.
He's
And
not
they
like
really
any other
want
man.
They give it a bath first.
She gonna try to kill him. And he gonna get her first. Damn.
You're a good talker.
And he's...
I like that.
That's why I focused on the knife. She tried to do the same thing to Theon. Well, she didn't kill Theon, she just...
You're a much better talker than Theon Greyjoy.
That's so.
I had to work hard.
I appreciate her trying, but she's
Are you
dead.
talking?
Mentally preparing now.
You told me everything.
Knew
All
it.
about the Stark boys, who helped them escape, and how she did it.
I knew it was coming. I mentally fortified my mind. I knew it. Ugh. Just got back. Brienne's like, what the fuck is that shit? Sansa too, like, we don't eat this. It's almost like it's better than what we had over there. Oh, he like her. He can sense the warrior in her. She's like, bitch, don't look this way. It's the faces for me. This is an awkward ass dinner and they ain't even said shit yet.
Sorry about the food. It's not what we're known for.
That's all right. There are more important things.
A letter for you, Lord Commander.
The flayed man. Oh, here come the terms.
To the traitor Ambassador Jon Snow, you allowed thousands of wildlings past the wall. You have betrayed your own kind, you have betrayed the North. Winterfell is mine, bastard. Come and see. Your brother Rickon is in my dungeon. His direwolf skin is on my floor, come and see. I want my bride back. Send her to me, bastard, and I will not trouble you or your wildling lovers. Keep her from me, and I will ride north and slaughter every wildling man, woman, and babe living under your protection. You will watch as I skin them living.
Go on.
Just more of the same.
You will watch as my soldiers take turns raping your sister. You will watch as my dogs devour your wild little brother. Then I will spoon your eyes from their sockets and let my dogs do the rest. Come and see. Ramsay Bolton, Lord of Winterfell, and Warden of the North.
He talk a lot of shit.
Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North.
His father's dead. Ramsay killed him. And now he has Rickon.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
How many men does he have in his army?
I heard him say 5,000 once when he was talking about Stannis' attack.
How many do you have?
That can march and fight. 2,000. The rest are children and old people.
Fuck. We got the Veil coming. They know they can't win right now.
You are the son of the last true Warden of the North. Northern families are loyal. They'll fight for you if you ask.
But how are we gonna ask without,
A monster
you know what I mean?
has taken our home and our brother. We have to go back to Winterfell and save them both.
And then this is why I don't be rushing to watch this show. This is why, because I can't take it. I'm tired. I'm tired. Death and destruction. Murder and killing and rape and flaying. I just can't take it sometimes. It's too much. My head hurts. That's a lot.
بأزز كعنا على ميخون أن خزلت نسب أسكي سيلفي ينكايزري مي وريبان دارن خازفان حمان فينيا درانا جاتنا ياتيها نابن في تالن خازف
متيف فيكو فاريرا ميوسكي ميخ كيشي ميزيكري توشون خالين
Has Jerry staat rektergakana?
They're like, oh, you speak our tongue?
Yernim zali zafra Ceșiș ate rocoe zaronieri.
Vos.
Vaisov dos halen. Pos vodachi vejo. Pos maier dos halen. Pare vivico varera mai.
ما دوش خلينا حكي يلاني برش سراز يروى.
Ma fini maliso. Hasher ma gille maieje. Enta yeritriva hameja. Hajieron. Ma kal drogo akka.
Vos mana vos khal. Ana vou kaki yeri. Vos ma an have drek. Imagine an have knock.
I mean, I love the confidence, but let's see what you got, Danny. I do not doubt you.
Afkoshar. Kisha aileki. Imagine Kisha. Fazach Dothraki. Asher Gila Mahebecha Hatithir Harshef Kishi.
Y'all can't say nothing there that ain't already been
Say
said.
get your feet. Asher Gile Kaf Asilakira.
Ieri voceci. Ieri vadrivoi.
Oh! Right, because fire can't hurt her. And they can't escape. There's only one way out. Oh my god, Danny. That was fucking genius. That was fucking genius. I did not see that coming. She's a bad bitch. They locked the doors. Yes. She's a bad bitch. Y'all. Daenerys, bad bitch Targaryen. First of her name, Queen of the Men and Andals, Mother of Dragons, and Khaleesi. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Daenerys. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. She's gonna be the one that walks out. Y'all gonna serve her. This was so smart. She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy. Rolling like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire. Oh, serve. The queen we serve. Bow your head, child. Bow your head, child. Yes, bow. Bow. We love to see it. And like that, she gains another fucking army. She is good. Daenerys is fucking good. I don't care what nobody says. She is a beast. Like, she is so fucking smart. I did not see that coming. They were like, oh yeah, let's escape, because that's just what we think. Let's run, but like we can't fight them because all we think so small in terms of like fighting who we can beat. No, you just gotta outsmart them. Use what power you have. She's immune to fire. Duh. Burn those bitches. Duh. But that's just like a Daenerys thing, because I'm not thinking about that, because obviously my black ass is gonna get burnt. But she won't. That was fucking smart. And now she gained another army. That should definitely mitigate a shit ton of her losses. I mean, we're still gonna need ships. So now my thing is, she's about to go home and see this deal Tyrion made. Now we have to see if that flies. Because Missandei and Grey Worm are not liking it. And neither are the people who actually do support Dany. But at the same time, he did stop, or at least so we think, he stopped the Sons of Harpy. Which is, I mean, granted, that was a shit ton of people. And, you know, it was dwindling away at her resources. So it's like, we can stop that. Slavery will eventually end. I don't like it. I'm in agreement with we need to abolish it, but it's like, it is hard when you have a world, this side of the world, this is all they ever known. This is it. Like, and they won't accept the new ways because we didn't have a system in place to replace it. We didn't offer them anything. We just kind of said, fuck you. You're not doing this anymore. You can get nothing. You can die, basically, or figure it the fuck out. And they were not having that. So of course they're going to rebel. Tyrion said we should have had something to replace that. So he's giving them time to get it together, figure something out, and then get paid off, basically. I understand wanting to stop the immediate threat, but I also sympathize with the fact that slavery just shouldn't exist at all. I don't want women, children, and all of them to keep suffering, keep getting into the slave mentality. I don't know. It's very conflicting because it's like, what do you do as a leader? Well, as a conqueror, I mean, really, because she's not from there, so she's conquering that place and then trying to change their customs. And all they do is rebel when she tries to push against it. I mean, the only other option is to literally burn them and force them into submission. But does she really want to be that kind of leader? I mean, the Mad King did that. So it's like, it's hard to be a fair and just ruler when people keep fucking trying you. But now that she has this Dothraki army, I mean, that is a huge fucking horde. Who knows what, you know, is going to happen or what she's going to be able to do now. I don't know. She may just go and execute them. She may say enough is a fuck enough. I don't know. This is Daenerys. She's a bad bitch. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Sansa has been trying to convince Jon to fight. We finally got there after Ramsay's threatening letter. He's very vulgar with it. Okay. They're worried about their numbers, which is a very good concern. Granted, though, yes, Ramsay did fight with 5,000 men, but I gotta think Stannis at least took out a couple hundred. I mean, come on now. Hopefully a good 1,000, maybe. Leave Ramsay with about 4. But then again, he just got tons of rally support from other northern, you know, places like the Bannermen and shit. So, that doesn't really help. And then, but we're about to get the Veil. They don't know that yet, but that's great. We have the Red Woman. I'm sure she can offer up something. Davos is a good talker. We need to get the other houses in the north, but Jon and Sansa obviously can't be the ones to make negotiations. They'll get made out quick. So I'm thinking he's probably going to send Davos and maybe a select few others to go and recruit northern houses, see who's truly on their side, and have them answer the call or meet up, you know, when the time comes. That's what I'm thinking. And that's just that. I mean, I feel like it's clear cut and simple. Simple, not easy. But, and I'm sure there's going to be some unexpected shit along the way. Poor fucking Asha died. She tried. She really did try. She did a damn thing. She did keep him protected all these years. She went to a place they thought they were going to be safe. I mean, she can't predict what others will do. And she literally tried to protect Rickon until the end. She tried to take out that motherfucker. I knew it wasn't going to work. They wasn't going to just have her take him out. He's too big of a character right now. So we'll just see where that goes. I'm definitely intrigued in what they're going to do. Cersei and Olenna are teaming up. They're talking about taking down the Faith, which it needs to happen. And y'all need to write in the history books why we should not ever reinstate the Faith Militant. Cersei, that was your own fucking undoing. You know, you undid that shit and unleashed this hell. So really, yeah, this is on you, Cersei. I mean, you did it to yourself, literally. Trying to get over on other people and be spiteful and shit. Yeah, they tapped your ass too. So now she wants to undo it. She wants to team up with the Tyrells, who she despises, but they got the second largest army. But my whole thing is, what did Tommen tell her? High Sparrow told her something. And what I think it is I think Loras wanted this to be done. Like, he was giving in, like, you know, like, over it. They were beating him probably badly. He just wanted it to stop. He's not Marjorie. He's not strong. He's not gonna, you know, stick to his guns. I think he knew, just like Olenna told Marjorie that they had a play in killing Joffrey. I think they told Sir Loras. And I think he told the Faith Militant, or the High Sparrow, who told Tommen. And I think that was a test of Tommen's, if he would keep his word or not. I think that was a test for Tommen. And he had a feeling that Tommen might go back and tell Cersei, which would cause conflict, which I feel like he wants. That High Sparrow is he's smart. He doesn't crave anything. Like, I mean, I believe him when he says he's trying to serve his, like, I think he believes in what he's doing. And it's sickening because it's a cult now. And I think he truly believes he's doing right. And he's smart about everything. He doesn't fear for his life. He doesn't care. He's fearful of dying, but he's not afraid to risk his life either. Like, he'll walk up to somebody who he knows wants to fucking slit his throat. But he knows, like, he can scare them into submission because he's going to have his people ready to, you know, be right there and fuck them up. So it's like, I don't know. He's not going to last. He's not. Cersei will burn this whole dang continent, this whole dang King's Landing, this whole, whatever you want to call it, this area. She will burn the whole thing down before she lets him live. I'm surprised she ain't already done. I honestly, as ruthless as she's been in this series, I'm surprised she's being patient like this. But at least she's being smart about it. She can't go back. And I do respect the fact that she doesn't like Marjorie, but she don't want Marjorie to go through what she went through. She was like, no, that can't happen. So whether she knows about Olenna and them's, you know, plan in killing Joffrey or not, she still wants to take down the Faith Mother. But I see Cersei so, she's not super foolish. She's not 100% foolish. I can see her luring the Tyrell army here to get them slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Like, come here and surrender. Then their forces start getting slaughtering, which weakens them. Which then Cersei in the mountain can do whatever the fuck they're gonna do in killing the Faith Militant. And then now she could also do take out both her enemies and take out the Tyrells while they're weakened. Or while their guard is down. Something. I just feel like there's a plan there. And I think she's gonna try to take out the Tyrells. God forbid it, because I like them. But I feel like it's something she would do. And then after all that's said and done, she's gonna go for Dorne. But she got to get her house together first, you know? I just think there's a big plan with Cersei, and I don't like her, and I don't like saying any of this, but that's my honest prediction. Like, that's what I really think is going to happen. Because if I have to give up, nobody really, no big characters right now want to kill Cersei other than Arya. So there's no point in me rooting for her to die right now, because there's just nobody here to do that. So I don't know. That's what I think is gonna happen. The only person that really wants Cersei dead is probably the Dorne, but I don't think they're gonna strike yet. So we will have to see. That's my prediction. No Arya. I miss her. Hopefully she'll be in the next one. I want to see what she got going on. She's the only one we didn't get. Oh, we didn't get Brienne though either. It's a pretty good season so far. I'm liking the storylines. I'm terrified for where they're going, but I'm liking the storylines so far. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where it goes. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, I'll hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for more Game of Thrones.
And now his watch is ended.